Happy Halloween! This morning we are going to move through some gentle movement, and you will need a strap and 2 blocks for practice today. If you don't own a strap and blocks, you can try some books in place of the blocks, and instead of a strap, maybe a nice long sock or even a sweatshirt if you've got one that you're not too worried about stretching out. When you're ready, we're going to come onto our mat. Lie down on our back. And allow the arms to relax alongside the body. As the back body settles into the floor, allow the eyes to softly close. Make sure that the head and the neck are in a fully supported position. As the body melts to the ground, bring your attention to your breathing. Is your breath short and shallow? Is your breath busy and staggered? I'm going to start to slow that breath down and smooth it out. Starting to deepen your breath will help this process. If you're not sure how exactly to slow it down and smooth it out, take your attention to the back of your throat. As you focus on this area, invite a gentle constriction to the back of the throat. And that'll help slow things down and smooth them out. And finding that engagement through the back of the throat seems a little bit evasive or confusing. Imagine that you're fogging up a mirror, but with the mouth softly closed. Excellent. We're going to keep this breath with us throughout our practice today, slowing it down and smoothing it out. As you maintain your mindful breathing, invite some gentle movement to the fingers and the toes. Roll out the ankles and the wrists. Make sure that you take them in both directions. Stretch the arms up overhead. Reach out through the heels as you let go of any yawns or sighs that are longing to escape.
We'll bring our arms back alongside the body, bending the knees, and bringing the back body into the floor. Now lift those feet up off the floor, take the hands to the knees, and gently rock from side to side. Coming back through center, we'll draw some clockwise circles on the ceiling. Noticing how this feels in the hips. Come back through center, take a big breath in and out. Counterclockwise circles. Come back through center, hug your knees towards the chest, perhaps interlacing the fingers. Tuck the chin towards the chest, finding light through the neck, and let's take 3 more breaths here. Release the legs, find our strap. And grounding the right heel into the floor, we're going to flex the toes so that they face the ceiling. Bend the left knee, take the strap along the sole of the foot. Wrap it around the hand once or twice so you don't have to do much to hold on to the rope. And then extend the leg towards the sky. So we want both of these legs active. So we're pressing down through the right heel as we flex the toes towards the sky. And then we're pressing up through the left heel, reaching out as though we're going to press the heel into the ceiling. You can adjust your strap to have more length or less, depending on what feels right in your body. And we can find some strength through those arms as well, drawing the elbows towards the floor, expanding across the front of the chest. Last breath here. Keeping the right leg engaged, we're going to take the strap into the left hand. Take the right hand to the right hip and make sure that our right side of the body is committed to the floor. Flex the left foot one more time. Draw the femurs to the thigh bone. Drop back into the socket here. Big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to start to open out to the side, keeping the right side of the body glued to the floor. So you might not come very far here. That's totally fine. The foot might be out at 10 o'clock. If the right side of the body can stay glued down, let's see if we can take it out to 9 or maybe a little further. Take one last breath here. And grounding down through the right heel, we'll draw the left leg through center. Take the strap across the body into the right hand. Press the heel up towards the sky. Release that left arm out from the shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale to take the heel across the body. So if you keep pressing out through the heel, You're going to get a very different stretch than if you let the foot and the leg come soft and you're going to be moving into more of a twist. So I want you to actively draw the toes towards the face. So flex the foot. Press up through the heel. Breathing through any areas of tightness or holding. Slowly, mindfully, draw the leg back to center. Bend the knee and release the strap. I'm going to interlace the fingers behind the thigh and just lift and lower that leg a couple times. Bring the left foot into the floor. Slide the leg out long and windshield wiper the feet. When you're ready, ground the left heel into the floor, pointing the toes to the ceiling. Bend the right knee and take the strap along the sole of the foot. One more time, press the heel up towards the ceiling. Draw the elbows towards the floor and expand across the collarbone. The feet actively engaged as we take the strap into the right hand. Left hand to the left hip, grounding down through the left side of the body. Big breath in. Exhale to open. Might feel very different on one side than it did on the other. It's absolutely normal. We are working our way towards balance. And again, if there's more space to open out without letting the left side of the body disconnect from the earth, and slowly draw that leg out towards 3 o'clock. Last breath here. Slowly, mindfully, grounding down through the left leg to draw the right through center, and switching the strap over into the left hand. Right arm extends out from the shoulder, drawing the femur back into the hip socket as you press out through the heel. Big breath in. Exhale to come across the body. Last breath in. Taking your time to draw the leg through center. Release the strap. And interlace your fingers behind the thigh. Lift and lower the leg a couple times. Bring some movement back into the knee. And release the right foot to the floor. Extend the leg long. And windshield by the feet. Take the feet into the floor, walk them wider apart than the hips. Open the palms up to the sky and windshield by the knees. Coming back through center, we're going to find our blocks, or our books, or a blanket, whatever you're going to use for a little bit of height here. So imagining that you're preparing for a bridge pose. We want to keep the feet in line with the hips, so no further together, no further apart. Then we want to scooch the buttocks a little closer to the heels. Working those knees towards stacked with the ankles. We're going to press down through the feet, press down through the shoulders, and we're going to peel the tailbone up off the floor, placing a block underneath the tailbone, underneath the buttocks. So if it's too high up, you're going to be getting more of a back bend. We want it lower down towards the tailbone and the glutes. You're welcome to stay here, enjoying this gentle inversion, feeling a nice release through the belly. Or if you want a little bit more, you can press down through the feet, lift the hips, and slide that second block underneath. So both blocks on their lowest height. Chest is open with the shoulders tucked under. Chin draws down to look towards the heart. And allow the eyes to softly close. Last few breaths here. Continuing to slow the breath down and smoothing it out. If you are on one block, stay here. If you are on two blocks, press down through the feet, lift the tailbone, and just slide one of them out from underneath you. Release the tailbone down to the second block and relax. Take your time. After your next cycle of breath, press down through the feet. Lift the tailbone. We'll slide the last block out, releasing the tailbone to the floor. You might notice a nice curve through the low back. You can scooch the shoulders a little higher up to bring more of the back to the floor. Heel toe the feet wider apart. Let the knees drop together and breathe into the belly. Heel toe the feet back to neutral. Stretch the left leg long, bend the right knee, and take it into the left hand. Extend the right arm out from the shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale to guide the knee across the body. If it feels okay in the neck, you can look out over your right shoulder. If that causes any discomfort, keep the head in a neutral posture. Slide your hand on the inside of the knee and use the hand to guide the leg to center. Relax on your back, slide the right leg out long, and let's windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Bend the left knee. Extend the left arm out from the shoulder. And take the knee into the right hand. Big breath in. Exhale to twist. You want to keep this left shoulder on the ground, so if it starts to lift up, you can slide the upper body towards the outer right edge of your mat. That should give you a bit more room here to stay connected to the earth. Hand on the inside of the knee, assisting it back to neutral. Left foot to the floor and slide the left leg out long. Arms alongside the body, windshield wipering the feet. We'll slowly bend the knees, taking the feet off the floor and the knees into the palms of the hands. Inhale, pure, clean energy. Exhale, letting go. And draw some clockwise circles on the ceiling. And we'll switch directions. Coming back through center, we'll hug the knees a little closer to the chest, tuck the chin, and take 3 big breaths. Release the legs, slide them out long, and open the palms up towards the sky. If there's any final movements that the body's asking for, go ahead and take those movements. When you're ready, we're going to settle into our final Shavasana. Allow the eyes to softly close. The wrinkles melt out of the forehead as the softening travels into the jaw. And the neck is comfortable, the throat relaxes, and this relaxation travels into the chest. Broadening through the chest, the shoulders sink into the earth, and the arms get heavy. The hands fall open, the fingers relax. The rib cage and the belly release. As any sense of holding slides out the hips and the glutes. The thighs soften, knees release, and the calves melt into the earth. As the heels get heavy, the toes relax, and any worries or cares leave the body to the soles of the feet. With each breath, we fall deeper into stillness. Slowly coming back to the body. Feeling its weight against the floor. Feeling the air on your skin. Start to deepen the breath, noticing where you feel it. Invite soft movement to the fingers and the toes. Roll out the ankles and the wrists. We'll stretch the arms up overhead, let go of any yawns or sighs that are longing to escape. We'll bend our knees and support our head as we roll over onto our left side. Place the right hand into the floor. Slowly support your way up to a seated position. Ground down through your sitting bones. Get tall through the crown of the head. Bring your hands to heart center. Big breath in and out. In and out. One more time. Sealing our practice with one communal Om. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. And thank yourself for taking the time to do something good for your mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, and we hope that today's practice helps you feel your best.